Two wrongs don't make a right. Hi, I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by. That's something my mom used to say to me a lot, and now I say it to myself quite often. Two wrongs don't make a right. I try not to lecture my friends with it too much. I probably have. I think it's so frequent that that our childlike selves want to respond with like, well, you did it first, or she said it first, or you're acting that way, so I'm gonna act that way, and all it does is lower us all. So I have to remind, I'm not impervious to that childlike reaction, or haven't, impervious, that's not the right word. I have not fully mastered control of that. That's what I meant. I have made some improvements, and I'm bringing it up because I think the more I set my intention on being mindful of that and noticing when I feel critical of someone else's behavior and go like, well, you're acting in a way that I don't like, that's pretty much always an opportunity for me to practice forgiveness of myself, of others, realizing new things about myself. There's expansion there trying to come out whenever there's resentment or resistance or judgment. And in judging others, the opportunity to decide to behave in a way that feels better than that to me, and not in a judgmental way. But for example, if I feel like somebody's being dishonest with me, I can get all verklempt and take it personally and feel like, why are they being dishonest with me? They're a horrible, dishonest, lying person. Or I can take that opportunity to recognize I am not always honest, and I'm gonna be more mindful of my own degree of honesty, and my reaction to that person's dishonesty makes me aware that I desire to be more honest myself, that I desire more honesty in my life, and that means that I can reflect that back on myself and grow, basically, which is sometimes quite uncomfortable. And just to throw another example in there, so I have a friend that complains about politics a lot, and then basically reduces himself to this name-calling state of like just calling people names, and then when I've brought it up of like, well, why are you criticizing someone else for behaving in a way which now you are behaving in, and he said, well, he started it, basically, which and he should have a higher standard because he's a politician, things like that. But to me, it was just a delightful reminder for myself that that's an ongoing opportunity that we all have to recognize when we don't like someone else's behavior, and instead of just criticizing that and lowering ourselves instantly to that same level, using that as basically a platform or a stepping stone or an inspiration, again, an opportunity, seeing opening a porthole through that judgment, through that frustration, through that resistance. There can be an opening to growth, to expansion, to learning something new, to mastering a new skill, to deepening connections and community and relationships, which ultimately I think is most of our goals, even when we're resistant to it. But you can disagree. I'd love to know if you do. Let me know in the comments below. As always, I hope you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And there are lots of ways you can support me. Many of those ways are linked to in the description below. As always, until next time, I wish you love, lightheartedness, laughter, possibilities, potential, dragon energy. Don't forget to play every day, and please drive forward.